Hey, welcome back to another episode from Life for Living Info. Once again, my name is Richard. I'm going to present it to you this week. Is the trait of happy people. I chose five out of the countless numbers of the characteristics or traits associated with the happy people. I chose the five obvious one, and I'm going to present it on the podcast this week. It wasn't difficult thing to say or topic to pick. It just something to add, especially with the time we are at the moment, to bring something positive to the mix. So what I have for you this week is trait of happy people. But before I go down to the trait of happy people, I like to firstly just talk a bit about happiness as a virtue. In my observation, there are few human emotions and virtues that are universal regardless of your nationality, your gender, your background, your color, even your income. Almost every part of the places that you go in the world, people can easily tell you if they are happy or if they are not happy. How they achieve that happiness is totally different based on the individual culture and the environment that they live. Almost all people want to experience happiness in their life. What has happened because of their impatience or series of unhealthy belief or habit? Some people have chosen hedonistic way form to seek excitement, and excitement and happiness is not the same thing. Some people using achievement of object in order to feel happy with themselves. So they build it on money, chasing title, or climbing the social ladder, and to extend relationships. You find people that they feel like they cannot be happy until certain things happen in their life. I have a friend one day, and I asked him one day, and I said, "Tell me, what make you happy?" And what he just said to me was refreshing, because he said that having a shower make him happy. And I didn't want to intrude him on to wanted to know why having a shower make you important, make you happy as a person. But it must be someone that have come to value the simple action of having a shower by your choice without help of other people to take into the shower and give the shower. It might be for other people is to able to just having a cup of tea or reading a book. A true happiness is mostly within us. Is more a genuine happiness, authentic happiness is happiness that comes within. It's never be something that outside of you. By nature, all people were born happy. So when you have the opportunity to see the mother that just have a baby, when you look into that baby, almost everybody like the baby. Why? Because of the energy and the innocence and the purity and authenticity of that baby is attraction or magnet to all the people that surround it. So what have happened, especially in the West, is that the more resources that people have, the more opportunity they have to buy a lot of these attractions, like going to different restaurants, that travel to different places, that buy clothes or buy shoes or buy cars, buy things outside of you in order to just distract you. So the more resources you have, the more opportunity you have to buy more these attractions. But this does not make many people satisfied with their life. If this alone is enough to make people happy, why would you say a A-list, B-list celebrity taking their own life? Why people that are on the peak of their ladder, they still feel unhappy with their life? I know a lot of people. I know few people, not a lot of people. Sorry. I know few people that they are top in their career and they're well respected. But because of the opportunity I have to get to them, they were sadly unhappy with their life. It's not because the job doesn't make them happy. They still feel something is missing. So chasing things outside of you not necessarily guarantee a happiness. So my question for you is that how you want to live your life? So happiness is something that comes within you, not the outside of you. Seek to find happiness within you before you seek it from outside, because you might not fully find it. Plutarch put it much better when he says, what we achieve inward will change outer reality. And this is true. When we already happy within ourselves, we just become like a sun that magnetize everything outside of us, that make everyone pull into us. When you enter a room or you go into a place and someone flashes you with a smile and show relaxed and calm and not judgmental, we naturally warm to someone like that. That is why that a lot of people always skeptical when they met people that appear this way, because they thought that there must be another intention behind it. But yes, they could be, but there is genuine people that they actually happy. They don't necessarily have to smile to you, but you will feel the energy they carry within themselves is so positive that your presence around them will make you feel good about yourself at the same time. A bit of stoic here. Epicurus reminds us that if though we make a man happy, add not into his riches, but take away from the desire. So my understanding of a pictorial quotation of stoic here is more to chase a minimalism. When you reduce your desire, you have less disappointment. That's another way of looking at it. But what I'm trying to say is that genuine happy people, they find happiness within their own virtues, within their own character, within themselves. So you can find happiness from so many areas. You can find happiness for just being alive. You can find the happiness every little day that you wake up, that you can change your clothes by yourself. You can put on your shoe. You can choose where you walk. You can eat. You have family. You have one person in your life. Just imagine somebody that have no one in their life. You have friends. Just imagine someone that doesn't have any friends. You have choices what you eat. Just imagine somebody that have no choice what they eat. They don't even know what they will eat the next day. So you learn to be more grateful, like where you are at the moment is all relative, not absolute. So I quickly give us the 5 trait of happy people. I hope that the little explanation I try to present before I give the list is more to make it understanding how happiness look like. So these are the traits of happy people. So I put 5 down. Number 1, they are kind and grateful. Number 2, they are original and to extent even spiritual. Not necessarily mean that they are religious or belong to a particular religious organization. They may be, but they might just be that they are connected to their true self. Number 3, they are giver and receiver of love. Number 4, they focus on right now, past or future didn't hold them back. And the last trait of the happy people, they are adaptable. These are not the rigid people. These are the people that they see everything in oneness. They don't longer judge things black and white. They don't see every experience as absolute. They see everything on relative. Finally, happiness is not a tool, it's a virtue. And the name speaks loud. Being happy not only connotates good experience alone, but happy people find oneness in all experiences. So again, I list it again if you mix it the first time. So I put it down. Number 1, they are kind and grateful. Number 2, they are original and to extent spiritual. Number 3, they are giver and receiver of love. Number 4, they focus on right now, past or future don't hold them back. Lastly, they are adaptable. Will you say you're a happy person? Will you find 2 or 3 traits in this list? If you do, congratulations, you are happy. And just carry on living your life the way you're currently living it. And you can only be the good for the world generally. With these people, because they don't longer see things black and white, everything is relative. Day or night is just a day with different experience. So would you say you have developed this virtue in yourself, like goodness or courage? I remember a few years ago, or maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when the Denmark was selected or nominated as one of the happiest country in the world. So I was in Copenhagen and I was doing my own unstructured survey, and I was randomly speaking to Danish residents, Danish people in Copenhagen, and I asked a specific question: what make them happy? I was blown away with simple things like I was able to feel comfortable that the healthcare is there, the school is there. I feel happy that I can access that. Another people told me that because they can go for a run in the morning, they feel really happy. And then one man turned around and said, "You look happy at yourself. What make you happy?" And I said, No, it's my job to do a survey to ask, because I'm a tourist in this country, and I was curious to know why people that live here are considered happy people. So why I sat down in the park, in the just watching, I noticed that there's a group of young mother or new young mother, like a baby. They have a baby in their prank, and it's about 10 to 15 of them met up, and they just run with their children in a buggle and just run around the park. And that communal exchange was something that I've never seen before. And I just looked everything, how people were at peace with themselves. So I'm going to end this particular podcast by leaving you with Aristotle definition of happiness. Aristotle divine, Aristotle quotation is simple: happiness depends upon ourselves. So, what make me happy today in Great Britain might totally make somebody else happy in China. So the happiness, there's no one reason that make you happy, but being happy is a feeling and emotion that is universal, but the cause of that happiness all depends on each person. How you say things, how you allow things to affect you, and how you prioritize things and what you put values on. So I'm hoping that this podcast helps someone this week. My name is Richard, and if you wanted to know more about this platform, you can always find out more information on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.info. Once again, my name is Richard, and if you want to know more about all the articles, or the podcasts, or the video blogs, you can find out more on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.info. Next week, I'm going to start a new series for the next 5 weeks, and I'm only going to focus on 6 virtues of happiness, which are extracted from the book written by Martin Seligman, Authentic Happiness. And I'm hoping that that series will be a enlightenment for myself and for all of you that listen to me, and all your feedback will be welcome me. And like I said, next week we start a new series. Am I able to wanted to also do it like interview or inviting a guest and having something more like a dialogue with them, so to talk a little bit more about it. And I hope you have an amazing week. Whatever you do, please stay safe and have a great time. Thank you for listening to me, and have an amazing week.